The fighters, this is just one of those things.
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. Vasiliy Lomachenko, weighing in at 57 kilos, right on the number for the featherweight division. He's 170 centimeters tall with a reach of 166. And they'll be facing Juan Manuel Marquez, 170 centimeters tall with an identical 170 centimeters reach.
Talk about hot seats in the house. I am so lucky.
There can only... Juan Manuel Marquez, fighting out of Mexico City, a world champion in 4 different weight classes.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds.
All the seats have been... High hopes for this battle between these two athletes. An uppercut does not score. Into the rib cage now. It is standing room only. Every seat has been sold in this amazing theater.
Walk in. You cannot hide or duck or stand behind anybody. The audience is on you. They see every single movement, every single twitch. If you're scared, the thousands of people out here in this place, they will spot it.
Scoring hook. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
There's a counter shot. That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. Then step back for just a moment. Lomachenko in trouble. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again.
You know the scorecards are going to be... Oh, hold it right there. Uh-oh. Lomachenko just got rocked. Talk about Loma in that last round. At this point, you've got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Gonna need a knockout.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. You were
What do we expect to see here in round 2? Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Johnny, a lot of fighters focus on their defense with their hands up. This fighter focuses on their defense with their footwork, moving on those angles, staying out of danger.
If you're an outside fighter, you've got to use that straight jab, the straight right hands, the straight left hands. Doing it that way, it makes it so awkward for anybody to try and pin you down or even predict which way you're moving.
No rest for the weary. Down goes Lomachenko. And it's a one-hitter quitter. What a knockout shot. Let's take another look.
Where did that...
1, 2, 3, 4. Come to me.
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there.
Look at that shot to the head, and there's no way they were going to stand up to that one.
That's...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You are ready.
they're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe or do they play defense here?
What was the
Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. Let's talk about Loma in that last round. There's the bell to start round 3. Something has got to change after 2 knockdowns in the last round.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not on twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Swing and a miss. Which fighter will say no mas? You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Lomachenko is buzzed. Trying to buy time. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What did they do? What did they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Loma in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next one.
Get this box in.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
They both want the knockout. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Swing and a miss with that hook. Nice counter shot. Nope, that hook won't score. Can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
The bravery being shown here is just incredible. You believe what we are seeing. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Loma in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round.
To win this round.
Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Hey, it's the featherweight division. You're going to see a lot of speed in this fight.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skin them, go for speed.
Look at that overhand right. They blocked that right hook. For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Neither fighter willing to slow down. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Now this is about...
Let's watch that again in replay from a different angle.
A shot from the gods took him out.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. You okay?
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. Let's talk about Marquez in that lap.
I need you to focus on what you're doing.
There's the bell to start round 6. They've got to be feeling confident now after what happened last round.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. Nice job blocking the hook. There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
Todd, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive fighter. Show your boxing skills. Step out the way. Don't fight fire with fire. Use brain over brawn.
Blocks that left hook. Nobody home with that hook. Misses with the straight left. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Loma in that last round.
Start to make mistakes.
There's the bell to start round 7. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
You You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. Nope, that hook won't score. How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the heat.
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Lomachenko in trouble. How is this fight still continuing?
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at this.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Marquez is rocked. And down goes Juan Manuel Marquez. We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Give me your blood.
Let's talk about Marquez in that last round. What a huge momentum swing.
That's a terrible round, man.
Round 8, and we're off again. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get in.
Whoa, hold on a second, Johnny. Marquez is dazed. And Marquez goes down. One punch did the trick. Let's see it again in slow motion.
Shot from the gods, they say.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
It happened. You saw it here.